What am I gonna do about this situation? I wonder where that creeper above me went. Oh! Oh! Oh god. Hey buddy. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, so... Mission accomplished on that front. We got 2 creepers in the creeper hole. Through a very non-ideal method. But you know what? Whatever works. So, now that we have those creepers chilling in... Jump down on me like that. This is messed up, buddy. Oh, hi! You want to leave now? You guys? No, we need to injure both of you. Okay, so we do... Well, why don't we get our skeleton first? Let's go get our... skeleton. Okay, there's a couple back there. Spiders! There's always spiders hanging out in the grass. Good spiders. No, yeah, no, they had an honorable death. Alright, skeleton. Come here, skeleton. Oh, look, another spider. Surprising. Wait, which way am I facing? Sup. Okay, come on. Come on, buddy. Come this way. It's just the one, isn't it? Good. Awesome. Okay. So that's working out pretty good. We get to play the little try and get you inside the pit game. Probably want to kill... Yeah, this is zombie right here. Dead. 3 hits. It's always sad when it takes 3 hits. And, okay, skeleton, what's the best way to get you to come in this hole? That door's closed, right? Yeah, that door's closed. Come on. You are just the worst shot in the world. Of course, he hits me after that. Come closer. Just, come on. Come on. Yeah, good skeleton. No, now you're going around the wrong way. Okay, well, we can get him to round this corner and then just punch him in. Like that. Hey, zombie. No, you're not as sneaky as you think you are, Mr. Zombie. Okay. So now that we have the skeleton... Okay, this is going to be dangerous, because if they jump, they're going to try to explode. So, 1. And 2. And then 1 punch for good measure. Okay. Now, the left one, we go... 1... and 2, and good measure punch. Right there. Okay, now, hopefully this works out according to plan. How did I leave that step right there? Alright, so you can't get either way? Alright, let's try this out. Skeleton? Can you not see me, skeleton? Okay. What's going on with that? What is going on with skeleton? Is it because you're standing on that step? It is. You can't be standing on that step. Alright, well, we need to get in there and do some work. I have a pickaxe, right? Yes, I do. Okay, well, stand aside. Let's go ahead and knock this out of the way. If I can duck. There we go. I know, you hate me so much, skeleton. So much! Don't worry, he can't do any real harm. Oh, that's not an ideal spot for a creeper to be in. Okay. This is turning out terrible. I don't have many more chances at this. Alright, the skeleton's gotta go. Guys, you want to maybe cut me a break for once? I'd really appreciate that if you did. Maybe not explode my record production facility? Okay, that's a hit, and that's a hit. And now you're dead. Man, I could have done that with the skeleton standing right there. And now it's daytime. That's the problem here. Now we can get out of here. Try to avoid any creepers that are going to sneak up on us, like that one. And you know what? I am just so incredibly frustrated with this thing right now. It needs to be reworked a lot, and I think I'm going to work on it. Work on some ideas off camera, because this whole design is not working out too well. So let's go ahead and shift gears for the day. At least the farm looks pretty with the sun rising over it. We want to get... Well, not the new height limit is... Well, actually, I don't think it's going to affect much. I don't plan on going, what is it, 256 blocks into the sky with that tower. That would just be absurd in this situation. But that tower has been incomplete for quite a while. Jeepies! And I want to go ahead and get that done. I'm not going to work on the monster farm, or the mob grinder quite yet, just because I don't have enough time in real life, but I'll probably get around to that sometime in the next 2 or 3 episodes, is finally finishing that thing off and seeing how well it works with the new mob physics. I don't think it's going to be a problem down here, because monsters are still willing to go... Let's see if anything spawned down here. Kind of sort of walk tentatively, play it safe. I don't hear anything. Yeah. Monsters are still willing to fall down, you know, two deep gaps like this, so I think this should all still be pretty good. Excuse me, pretty good. But I'm not entirely sure of that. So that's going to have to be something that we test when the moment comes. But we've been working on technical stuff and mob AI for a number of episodes and dealing with many food break, many creeper problems. So let's head up top and see how we want to get this tower finished. I'm thinking that I'll just go ahead and end the wool portion. I know the whole reason I had the sheep farm was to get lots more wool to build stuff, but because you can't really see it from this angle. Let's head up right here. I know this whole glass walkway is so disgusting with all my temporary scaffolding. I have to tear this down before I forget about it. Yeah, that intersects right there. So, what's going on here? Why am I able to do this? Oh, because that's... Okay, and then I'm stepping right through. That's weird. It's like angle steps. I wonder if you could build like a 4-wide diagonal staircase with fences and solid blocks in the corners. Because I'm stepping on the half step from this bit that goes up right here, and then the wall, and then this half step goes up even more, and then I can step on this glass right here. That is a weird staircase. What? Oh god. Let's see if I can do that on purpose at some point. That's really... Sorry, I'm like freaking out about this right now because it's a really interesting dynamic. One more time. Go right here, 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 and then... Huh. So that could be a really space-efficient staircase if you knew what you were doing and you angled the fence posts and stuff. I'll have to work with that a little bit later. But, okay, back on track. I think it's... Yeah, I want to tear down this wall, and this also means destroying this awesome super skinny staircase that we just built, but oh well. Go like this, and I think I'm just going to have that nether fence tower go up for days, because, yeah, if this goes up right here, it intersects the glass, and I don't want to intersect either of these things, so you can stop right there. The torches are in place. We can go ahead and tear down some of this dirt, although we should keep some of it, because we're going to be coming back here very soon. Ow. And head back downstairs and grab ourselves some nether brick fence and 1 redstone torch, and we will just be going very, very high into the sky with that thing. Alright, okay, so 2 levels down from the roof is apparently the entrance to the house. So go ahead and grab our redstone torch. It's going to go right on top. And another brick fence. Let's see how many I have. 25 should be enough. It'll look kind of awkward if I go super tall with it. Bucket. Okay. Because we're going to be dealing with heights pretty soon here, so we got to have our safety bucket. Sort of like the parachute of Minecraft, really. Except unlike parachutes, you need to be within a good distance of other buildings so that you can use the bucket on. But, you know, whatever. That's all the science of Minecraft. Alright. Head up. Need to go one... No, I don't need to go one higher because of this half step. That's so cool. Alright. Going up for days. And then... Oh, that's weird. I didn't think you could do this, but you can. Because I thought the half step prevented you from going higher with this thing. How high do you suppose we want to go? It will definitely look awkward if it's too high. But I want it to stand at... Well, we used all 25, so let's go ahead and try it right here. Wow. Look at this view of the farm. And that... yeah, that X is just perfectly shaped X right over the entire thing. I Will I survive if I fall down that? Probably not. Probably not, but I don't want to ruin anything down there by throwing water down. Okay. This is gonna be... Well, actually, why don't we set up a scaffolding here? It'll be much safer. So we can... Alright, there, yeah, that's significantly a better idea than what I was about to do. I was about to try that skinny half-block jump and try and aim for the ocean, but that will just not work out. Okay, go back like this, and this is pretty much over the ocean, right? Well, not quite. I don't want to leave this dirt block in midair, so we're going to have to knock it out right from under us. And, alright, that'll be good. That'll get us into the ocean here. And away we go! Aha! Fun times. Death boat. The death boat. Alright, now we need to stand back from a bit of a distance and see... it does kind of seem too high, doesn't it? Let's stand back a little further. It's sort of... Well, it's not the worst. I mean, there are poles that go that high, but I was really hoping to extend the wool right there. So, you know what? It only intersects with the glass of the monster grinder. So, we could probably get away. Why have you not turned into regular dirt yet? That's really bothering me. I wonder if that water next to it prevents it from changing into regular dirt. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's been bothering me for a while. What, really? Well, this doesn't have water next to it either. Why are you still grass? You're blowing my mind. You can be grass because no one's ever going to see you, right? Yeah, no one's ever going to see you, so I don't care about that. Except, you know, the 10,000 people that watch this show. But aside from you guys, no one's going to know that that grass block is there. So, okay, so what we're going to do is go ahead and forsake that one section of the mob, the glass tube for the mob farm. And we are going to get white wool, black wool, light gray, and where's normal gray at? Normal gray, yeah. And probably, I'm not sure, is it a pickaxe that knocks down another brick fence, or is it a axe? It's a pickaxe. Okay, swell. So yeah, we're going to have to knock down what we had built up there previously so that we can have the nether brick we need. Unless we want to do another trip to the nether, but I'm not really feeling that right now. So shears. Shears are what we need. Just the one. And we're running low on iron. I'm also going to, you know, if I remember, going to try to end this episode... out by going down to my quarry and digging up a whole bunch of raw resources, hopefully more than we got last time, because I ended up with just a ton of cobble and almost none of any other resources. I got really unlucky on the veins. I walked away with like 26 iron and I can't remember. It was not a lot. I have had many more successful quarry expeditions than I had that time. So, alright, you piece of glass, gotta go. And then hopefully it'll be so high up in the sky that no one ever notices this, but I do want to count how much wool we have here. So we got 1, 2, let's go by 5. So 3, 4 sheeps. And then the last one is 5. And then switch it up to... Oh, you know what? I've been messing this up. We need to be gathering this fence as we go. I can go down here for a bit, I think. Cut into this. No one's ever going to know. As long as we just replace it with wool. Right, yeah, right here. So, yeah, that'll be good. And then we're up to 5 right now. Go ahead and start knocking this down before I forget later. And now we switch to the light gray wool. We could also throw normal stone in because it sort of fits the same color motif that I'm going for right here. 1. But I just don't think it's necessary, essentially. It's 2. Because we're going to end up having, you know, already a pretty good gradient of colors. It's 3, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So 4, 5. Why would I put the iron pickaxe away of all the tools? So knock you out. And go ahead and go around like this. And I think I want to fill the center. We can fill the center with anything. Well, let's just keep it, just so we know that it's all solid inside here like this. All right, now normal gray wool. And this was pretty much the whole reason for the sheep farm, I think, if I can remember correctly, was building this tower. And doing up the last layer here with the black wool. Thank you, black sheep. Thank you for what you have given to this farm. Your donation will not go unnoticed. Oh, guys, this one or two. I forgot already. And I ended up not even using my shears. Alright, 2. So 3, 4, 5 there. Now I won't forget. So finish this off. This is a beautiful view of the farm from up here. Really liking how this whole thing turned out. Man, when I first came to this island, well, I guess I sort of knew. I was just really antsy about sort of claiming this entire area. It seemed like such a phenomenal... Not phenomenal, what's the word? That's, well, like a gargantuan task, taming this entire island. But when you take it and... Enderman! What are you doing right there? Can you even come to me if I stare at you? Or am I out of stare... No, I'm not out of stare range. This might be unwise, but I want to see if he can teleport up here. I don't think he can. Or will. If I die, who cares? Our bed's like right there. It doesn't matter. So we got the black wool, and then... Oh man, we're 1 away from getting that last bit, I think. Oh, no, 2 away? It's so hard. Looking up at the nether brick fence into the night sky. Alright, so this is definitely the last one. There we go. Alright, and we got our redstone torch, luckily. And I think I do want to keep this. Why are you white? I don't want you to be white. Go ahead and blackify you. Right there, and let's get up a little more like I just did. Why are my shears not hot menued? We don't need... What do we... Well, we don't need white wool at this point anymore. So, knock you both down, and now we can... Oh! Yeah, that's scary, Enderman. You can't just do that. Yeah, that's not cool. All right, go away. So, nether brick fence right here, and then I don't know if I want to go by 25. We need to do a better job of eyeballing. Oh, we can actually go with the black wool a little bit more. Stop freaking me out like that. I seriously put my shears away without even realizing it. Gosh darn it. All right, well, I thought you died from the fall. Oh, it's not that big of a ball. Now he just died. Did he leave an ender portal? You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry. We got stuff to do right now. So, I think this is good for this. And then nether brick is already hot menued. So we can... Oh, okay. So that's right. When you are... So let's go up by 2 here. And then knock the one below me out. And then put another brick fence. And then see if we can time this. We're going to need shears for this little operation. Let's do 1 and 2. So we go. Oh, oh wait, never mind. I didn't even need to be stressing. Okay, so we're going up right here. Man, we should probably light the top of that X, shouldn't we? And then I feel like this is actually tall enough. We don't even need to use as many as we did before because it's already pretty high in the sky, and I want to keep it all generally uniform. No, we won't die if we fall. So, ow, but not dead, and then ow, but also not dead. We might die from that, though, so let's worry about getting some of these monsters out of here, like that creeper. That skeleton, wonder if we can make him fall. Okay. That's 1, and that is 2. Oh, he just died anyway. Where'd that creeper go? There's the creeper. We do not want this portion exploding. I want to see if I can get one of these guys to fall off the edge. It'll be a little more arrow efficient. Not that that matters too much, but no, not really so far. Well, whatever. Let's just kill them. Okay, so you're dead. We'll survive this barely. Like Legolas up in this. That's right. Down you go. Oh, but he lived in the water. All right. Well, we can Legolas him again. Nope, fail. It's 1, I think, and then also fail. We stand right here, perfect. And then that's gonna be 3. Zombie? What? Stop! You stop that zombie! Which door is a zombie banging on? No, they broke down. Zombies. Alright, we're gonna need a zombie-proof more of that. But I do want to light this up with torches first. No one's ever really gonna be coming, or like... like, most of the time we're looking at this thing, it's going to be from below, so I'm not too concerned with how I like this thing, or about keeping the Torch's uniform or any of that. What? How'd you get inside? Did you... Oh, you know what? I think you guys are... They're either spawning on the bricks, which is acceptable, or they're flowing up through the tubes already, which is cool, because we haven't even completely darkened that bottom area, so monsters shouldn't be spawning too much. And in addition to that, we don't have our food break! We don't have our water canal set in place in the bottom, so that's cool that it means it's already starting to work. Oh, that excites me. That excites me a lot. Let's get all this in place. Go ahead and head back down into the farmhouse. Replace that door that jerk zombie broke down, whichever one it was, and then find a way to zombie-proof it. And it also probably means there's a zombie inside my house somewhere. So, I should probably look out for that. He may have despawned. We were, you know, in despawn range. Was it really... This one? Really? How... You're not spawning on the staircase, are you? No, so they are legitimately climbing up the stairs. They're so smart. Such smart monsters. Yeah, we need to figure out a way to block this off from monsters and hopefully still keep it looking good. What? No. No, creeper. No. Oh, wow, you're so smart. You're so smart. Oh, God. Just look at him. Look at him chasing me up the stairs. That is terrifying. Okay. How do we want to play this? We got Wiggles trying to kill us. That's not like you, Wiggles. You need to get laid to rest. Oh God, make sure I don't explode here. No, you're not gonna do anything. Okay, so no other monsters down here except that one skeleton. I haven't checked in this chest in a while. I know it's a bit off topic, but I want to see what I left in there. I think it's just a bunch of cobble, but there may be some raw resources like iron and stuff. Cool. Yeah, we still have 56 iron on us. Awesome. And we can probably take some of these shovels back up with us too. And okay, so figuring out a way as soon as we can get up here again. Put this back because enderman is respawning here, so we need to replace all this dirt with cobble at one point. That'll be another off-camera task. It's just more of a chore than anything creative, but I will mention it right before I'm doing it so you guys know what's going on. Oh God. So, all right, how do we want to stop them from coming out of here? You know what? It's about time to... I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, probably finish off the day and do tomorrow. We need just an entirely new entrance into this monster farm here. And we may... How do I want to do this? It's because it's always awkward with how to walk around these things, because... You know, unless I want to extend the roof up one more, which I don't think I want to do. So we need to have the entrance be... Can it be in the middle? No, because that's 4 wide, and that goes straight up to the item dispenser, doesn't it? Man, I'm in a pickle. Well, I guess we can just utilize this, because this already goes... You know, we've got our little balcony right here. Why don't we go ahead and turn this into a more legit place to be, and that'll be the entrance here, and then we can staircase our way back to the surface, and that will be the new official entrance to the mob farm. And yeah, we're gonna grab some actual staircases of some sort. I don't know what type of staircases, and then see if we can get all this to look sexier. Maybe make it like dig the top portion out right here so that we can just like run down and up the stairs as necessary instead of like constantly bonking your head into those things. It's bothersome. And commence the water. Alright, so where did we come out at? Right here. Okay, so I'm gonna push you all back. The entrance is gonna be right there. And there's a monster that wants to kill me. I can feel it in my bones. Where is he at? A zombie that's moaning. Oh, this is... I wanted to keep this creek in place, but that's just not gonna happen. Not with the entrance of this right here. I was assuming it would be more in that lake region, but no, it's creek. Well, again, we've done a lot of stone brick work, so we can continue with that motif. So let's head back inside, grab some stone bricks, and probably, you know what, with this door not, well, you know what, creepers might still try to explode on us. So we can do that, and then grab whatever stone bricks we have. Cobble? Doing 1 piece of cobble. 8 right here. Let's go ahead and make more than that. And you know what, I'm going to do another inventory clearing fade out. Alright, everything here is all in order. I completely forgot. I don't know how long they've been sitting there, but I had two 13 discs sitting in my drops chest. So I went ahead and moved them over here, and I realized once we get our record production facility all functional, we are gonna need to build an actual disc box somewhere. But I want to go ahead and move this, thank you, out onto our porch, and then we can have, you know, the little, where should the boombox go? Yeah, well, let's just throw it down in the corner for right now, and then maybe have a little chest next to it, keep all our discs and stuff in, but we still have other priorities at the moment. Want to go ahead and start turning these stone into stone bricks, and then grab some wood and some stairs in case we end up using either of those things. Or fences, sorry, not stairs, because we're definitely going to use fences, and some wood, and grab, how many of these do we need? I'll try 32 for now. We're going to need more stone bricks, or, is it 32? Yeah, 32. And then, I do have more stone, right? Yes, I was wise enough to pre-prepare a lot of the stone for myself. Alright, that'll definitely handle the entrance area. So let's work our way back out to the creek. There we go. And skeleton! Hey, buddy! Who's scared? You're scared. You're scared because you're gonna burn to death. Let's go ahead and facilitate that process. Burn and run in fear. That's way more satisfying than it should be. I don't have any dirt on me. I'm not gonna jump down there and worry about him. I'll fix that little spot that I tore up later. Out of the way. So, okay. Grab our stone brick stairs, go ahead and do something like this. And so not, you know, we don't have water impeding us this whole time, so all the sources are gone. And then I'll go ahead and also knock down this whole layer. It's going to be really weird not using my tower thing to get down here anymore. Not going to be something I'm used to. That's faster than I thought. Okay. Oh, nope. Last step right here should be an actual step, and then nice. So we got our little staircase into oblivion here. It leads down to our hell gate. I think I will finish off the episode by doing a little. We need to clear out one more of these. Yeah, I will. Well, shoot. It's gonna be a problem. Actually, well, why don't we just do something like that? Apparently, this whole creek is gonna be a problem anyway. Well, actually, instead of that, maybe we can stone brickify this. One on each side. There we go. That looks good. And then we can put torches. Well, at least a torch on this one. I don't know about a torch right here. That's the entrance, but 2 torches right here. There we go. And then, actually, I've even got enough stairs that we can continue making this look kind of unique. And then do sort of a angled entrance thing like this. Right? Do like that. And yeah, I like the way that looks. Just a little entrance into. I wonder if we can make it look better by just continuing to go up with this. Yeah, I'm feeling that. And then, yeah, continue going on like this, and I'll probably. Oh, you know what? I said I was going to end this episode by going to the quarry. It's sort of. I know I can just say I'm going to go there and then do that off camera, but I want to actually go there so that I can fit the whole field. Ooh, iron. you know, just actually solidify the fact that I did, in fact, end the episode out right there. So this is good for now. Let's go ahead and light up this dark portion. I do want to fix these walls so that they're less ugly. But all of this is looking pretty good. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think I may have liked it more when it was just a hole in the ground. Hey, you know, maybe this will grow on me, and I'll worry about it later. But I do want to grab a bunch of supplies, like a bunch of supplies, and then head down to the quarry and proceed to do another 2 or 3 hours of just straight resource gathering. We're pretty good on cobble, to be perfectly honest, so it sucks. It would be more time efficient to do like a cave crawl. Maybe I will do that. We've run into a few caves. We've sucked far off ravine pretty dry, so there's not much left there. But I do recall there being a cave when we leave our Nether Portal, so yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do instead. Rather than spend a bunch of boring time in a quarry by myself, I'll have a few episodes turn into a cave crawl, which means we're not going to see you guys in a while. You need to say, Arcade, you didn't even eat the grass. You didn't even eat the grass. Woolly. Okay, put away a bunch of stuff that we don't need anymore, like the stone bricks. I think it's probably beneficial to keep 64 planks on us. But yeah, because then we don't have planks and wood, we'll just have planks, so you can go right there, and it shouldn't take too long clearing all this inventory out, because I think I have everything mostly set up for a cave crawl, except the stairs and stuff like that. So stairs, fence, I'm gonna need more of you guys, but mainly you're good. Lava's good. Probably gonna want more arrows, too. You know what, 30's gonna do us, I don't feel like building anymore. We're definitely going to need more pickaxes. So let's go ahead and turn you into sticks. Lots of sticks, thank you, please. And then we don't have much iron sitting around. Ugh. So, well, you know what? We can build new things once we actually get inside. So let's go ahead and actually grab the iron here. Go ahead and set ourselves up with at least one backup pick, and then once we get into the cave, then we'll worry about building more picks, but this will do us for a while. And then, what do I need? Compass, and we don't need you, hotbard. Slightly need food, hotbard. Are we ready? I think we're ready. That bow will last us. It's not going to be a problem, I hope. Okay, so food break. Nom, 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 nom. We can't go down that way. I need to start breaking that habit immediately. I know it still works, but you know, I just want to get a head start on being efficient. How are you? Oh, the X thing is how you're standing right there. And you know what? I never got a good look at my tower. Let's do that right now. Step back here a bit, and wow. That's pretty. I like the way that looks. It even looks like it's just like not lit. I mean, if it was a better gradient, then yeah, but unfortunately Minecraft is not capable of very much better gradients than that. But no, it's definitely a tower now. As soon as we knock out that dirt, it'll start looking pretty good. I may consider throwing like glass bits in there, because it looks like what does it look like? It looks like the Empire State Building, vaguely. Like if I were to Minecraftify the Empire State Building, it would look like that. Okay, so we'll start by mining this, actually. May as well get a head start on the resources that we're going to need here. And we get all of it? I think we got all of it. And head back down to our Nether Portal. Step 1 is going to be going to the Nether, and then Step 2 is going to be immediately leaving the Nether. But through some creative editing, I will just make it look like I teleport straight to that cave, because that'll look cooler. Bam. We are deep in this cave, deep in the earth, and it's time to start getting us some resources.